Tom Suozzi has come full circle after giving up his congressional seat for his unsuccessful run for governor. Suozzi is back on Capitol Hill. He's taken the oath, and he has taken over the office that was briefly held by ousted Congressman George Santos. New York One Washington reporter Kevin Fry sat down with Suozzi.
Mr. Speaker, I never thought I'd be back here.
Tom Suozzi returning to Capitol Hill with a message for his colleagues. Wake up.
The people are sick and tired of the finger-pointing and the petty partisan bickering. They want us to work together.
We sat down with Suozzi Thursday, his first full day back after 14 months away. The House hasn't done much since he left. The current Congress is on track to be one of the least productive in decades. He said he was surprised by how discouraged his colleagues are, sharing with us what they've told him.
What are you doing? Why are you coming back? What are you, crazy? What are you thinking? And we see so many people leaving Congress. Right. And I'm really concerned.
Suozzi has been assigned to the Homeland Security Committee, which oversees immigration-related matters. This after Suozzi put the border at the center of his campaign to flip the script on Republicans who have seized on the crisis there.
How optimistic are you, though, that actually anything could get done on immigration in this Congress? I mean, realistically.
I think politically it has to get done. I mean, I really believe in politics, and I believe in public service. And we all know this is what the people want.
Then there's the roughly 6-year-old limit on SALT, the federal deduction for state and local taxes, one of Suozzi's pet priorities.
I need to build the coalition. It won't get done this year, but maybe we can get it done next year when it expires. But we have to start building that coalition now.
After Suozzi's special election victory, much was made about what it signals for November. Suozzi's more basic takeaway: listen to voters.
So if the people are saying that they're concerned about the border crisis, and then you say, well, I don't want to talk about that, well, you're not going to win. So you have to listen to what the people are talking about and try and address their concerns. That can be replicated all over the country.
As Suozzi took the House oath, the woman he defeated in February, Mazi Pilip, posted on social media that she made a, quote, mistake by not seeking Donald Trump's endorsement.
I can't give any analysis on what she should have done or shouldn't done. I think that they were just made a big mistake. She made a big mistake by not coming out and speaking to the people and not just being straightforward about where she stood on issues and how she was going to solve them.
Suozzi told me he believes it was a smart idea for President Joe Biden to visit the southern border Thursday, and that he hopes Biden talks about the border again in his State of the Union speech next Thursday night. In other words, taking the crisis head on ahead of November, much like Suozzi did in his own race. In Washington, Kevin Fry, New York One.